Should have found a place before I put the glue on. Should have found a place. Right there is good enough. And something else in the fish bits department. Put that on there. Maybe some penny wrapper. I could go crazy with the fish bits. Okay, put the fish bits back. Put the fish bits away. This little piece of scrapbook paper. Globs of glue on my page here. Bye, Tracy. Thanks for stopping by. I am mostly concerned about empty spaces. I really want to get something on the empty spaces. And I'm thinking there was a one magazine image prompt, and that was it. And I really do want some more images, so I'm thinking that maybe I should go ahead and just do that. Put some magazine images on and just go for it, and then come back to the doodling and all that stuff. So I'm actually thinking that's what I'm going to do. A napkin. I can put a little bit of napkin on. I've already really done the security envelope bit. Magazine image. Some wrapping paper. I forgot to grab wrapping paper. Scrapbook paper I did. Numbers, watch your clock. Ephemera, ticket, paperback words. I don't even think I've got any handy. So the Joss paper, let's do that one since I grabbed some of that. Where do we put some Joss paper? And I'm just looking for blank spots like that to put things down. Am I recording? Oh, was I gone? Was I gone? Really? Sorry, I didn't notice. I don't, it's not like Ustream. I don't press record. YouTube takes care of all of that, and I don't really have any control over the recording part of it. Really? Don't know. It says I've only been recording for 3 minutes and 44 seconds. That's interesting because it's been longer than that, hasn't it? Hopefully the other part of it I care. Hopefully the other part of it got recorded by YouTube. I don't have any control over that. Sorry guys, I'm just going to continue on. I'm not sure what it's going to be like. How long was I gone? Didn't even notice. I am so sorry. Did not notice. Wow. Yeah, I don't have any control over the recording part of it, so it does what it wants to do. And sometimes when that happens, usually it's there somewhere. And I don't like having part 1 and part 2, but a few minutes after the pen spraying, that long? That long? Oh no. Wow. So it was right after the pen spraying. So I've been doing quite a bit of stuff without you guys knowing what I did. So what I did when I was gone, that I didn't know I was gone, is I separated out the prompt tags that I had left into tags that were just doodling, adding pen, that kind of thing, detail stuff. And I separated out some of the stuff for just collage because I want to put some more collage on here. I decided to do some of the collagey bits. So then I had something to put pens and things like that, doodles on top of. And what I'm thinking that I want to do is I only have one prompt here for magazine images. And I want a whole lot of images. So what I'm thinking that I will do now is get my images out and start just adding some images and go back to these things later. It only recorded 31 minutes for the first one. At least it recorded it. At least it's not missing in action. So that's what I'm going to do. Where are my covers? That's my back cover. Where's my front? That's my front cover. All right, so I just have to stick him somewhere in there, and he's all mixed up. Kind of like that. All right. That way I can do 2-page spreads, I guess, in a way, kind of. Let me scooch this over. Let me get that out of the way. Let me put that where I can find it. And let me get my basket of images out here that I wanted to mess around with, some of the larger things, and start adding some. Oh, did it do it again? Wow. I am not having, it's raining. It's just a normal rain. There's no thunder or anything. There should not be any. It's my internet. It's just my finicky, really horrible internet. Can't wait to get out of this place so I can get good internet. As it's, you know, it's horrible being. Yes, I am just a little upset. I am sorry, guys. I'm sorry. And I wanted this to be all in one recording. Trying to have some fun here, and it's not so much fun when it keeps going off. I'm fuzzy. I'm fuzzy. It's just not fun for me or for anybody else. So it's very discouraging. I do apologize. I wanted some detailed images. I have got images everywhere, guys. Everywhere. And I think what I want is I separate the little images into this little thing, and then I can have them so I can see them. Here's my itsy bitsy tiny ones. These are my detailed ones. And that would be perfect right there on the cover. I like that one. I don't have room for all this stuff. So that's what I'm just going to do. I'm sorry guys. I was going to use the prompt tags some more, but I don't have enough magazine image type prompts, and that's kind of where I am. I need to start making these pages so that they're real pages. Now I think I've got this whole thing covered with something, so I am just going to fill in gaps with some magazine images and whatever I can find. Thought I had some fussy cut stuff out, but I don't know exactly where I put it, because I've got things everywhere. I actually have 5 baskets going on here. Only 5. I swear I had some little fussy cut things. And the cute little teacup. Thank you. Yeah, I like the storage. I got the storage at Hobby Lobby, and I do like it that it's in different compartments, and you can open them up and see what you've got, and they are nice for just storing things. You can kind of see what's in them because they're all clear. And what my plans are is to kind of sort them into small, a little bit larger in one area. So I know I need an image that's about this size. I can go to a place. I like the bull. I like the bull. The bull has to live here somewhere. Let's find a place for the bull. Oh, look. The bull has to live there. He has to live there. I probably should be ripping his edges off a little bit so he's not quite so square, which is hard to do after you get glue on it. Really hard to do. Without ripping him. See, I've got glue all over my fingers now. Alright, so let's put him down before I really destroy him. And wipe off my fingers that have so much glue on them. That I'm sticking to everything. You like the teacup? I like the teacup too. Alright. I need a new baby wipe. New baby wipe. Cleaner fingers. Alright. Continuing on. And I'll fix him up when I get over there. Alright. I do not have room for all of this. even though I want room for all of it. Bird, not really. See, it's so much easier to rip when you've got clean fingers. Funny how that works. I'm going to put him down here. Yeah, I've got a ton of different ways to store things. I was storing things in baskets. I still store things in baskets. Kind of like that little window. I think that'll be cool someplace. A little ship is interesting. I had some things all fussy cut out. Ooh, I like the zebra. I like the zebra. A little bit of background. She's interesting. She's very interesting. Did it focus? I like her. Let's see if we can find a place for her. Oh, and the golfing monkey. Here's a hand. I think I'm coming across some of the stuff that I had thought about using. Fish. I was going like the wind this morning trying to throw things in here to use. I don't think I got this far though. There's a bunch of, I didn't see all this stuff. Painted paper. More painted papers. Need some more of that stuff. Alright, I thought I had some fussy cut things. They must be up here in a different area. Just need to get some things out so I have them on the radar. Oh, the car. This couple. There's a zebra. Another zebra. Silhouette. Am I still here? And I always get comments on my images. Where do I find them? I mostly find images in travel magazines. I do some traveling in cars, so when I cross a state line, I will go to the Welcome Center and pick up magazines showing what to see in the different areas. I really like those kinds of magazines. Okay, I've got plenty of stuff out here now to find room for. All right. I also like catalogs. Catalogs are trying to sell you stuff, so they make things look really, really nice. They've got lots of chairs, and they've got windows. I like windows. Advertisements in magazines are really good for trees and that kind of thing. I get images everywhere. Junk mail, book images, like illustrations and pictures like in an encyclopedia. I do like that. I don't know if I want the whole thing in there, but it may be too big. It may be too big for what this is. Let's just see if there's a space for this large image, because I kind of like it. That would be nice right there, huh? Hi, Rain Girl. This would be another good spot for something. Maybe right there. It might be too big for these pages. It might be. Thinking too hard about this. I don't want to cover up the penguin. Gotta have him. He's got to stay there. I'm going to put it there. I am going to put it right there. We'll put it on the edge so it overlaps. Like that. And I'm going to cut it off and overlap something on the bottom. There we go. There we go. It's got glue all over my hands again. All right. Kind of like him, but he's kind of too big for anything, isn't he? I'll put him back if I can't find a space for him. He's kind of a big. He's so happy though. Look at his face. Look at his face. He's wearing shoes and everything. I like him. I like him. Maybe you can make him a little bit smaller. He could be right there. Sorry, I gotta find a good place for him. He wants to be, oh, here's a good place. There's a good place. I like him there. He's a dapper little monkey. That's funny. Yes, he is. He is a happy little dapper monkey. There we go. Here's another image that I really like, but I think she kind of needs some contouring. So she's not so squared up. I think she'll fit on a page a whole lot better. So I'm sorry that it's you think it's interesting that I like it at one place. Something, yeah, I have to like where he's going to live for the rest of his life. I don't know why. I have to choose. And that's what takes me so long to do anything, is I am auditioning things in different places to make sure that I want it down, and it takes me longer to do it that way. But I'm happy with it. I'm happier with that kind of thing in the long run. I don't know. So I like her. Sitting on the chair is kind of interesting. Here we go. I want to be able to see her. She's got to be on a dark-ish kind of background. Not too busy. And I think I had it there before, and I probably need to go back to that because it's not working on any of these other pages. Maybe it would work here. It would work there. But she needs to be standing on something. I can find something for her to stand on. Let me put that aside and do that later. And this is another large image that needs a large area. What I need to do is I need to cover up these little bits. Bye, Raven. See you Tuesday. So maybe I should go back. I'm torn today, aren't I? Going back to do some. I've got fish bits over here, and maybe I should be grabbing some fish bits to put in spaces as I go. Been asked what fish bits are. Fish bits are leftover bits and pieces from projects that I do. I keep them all in this. I have a couple baskets full of fish bit stuffs so that I don't throw anything away. I keep every little tiny bit of everything, and it's good to pull it out the basket of fish bits when you've got just a little tiny area that needs something like that, but you don't know what to put there. So you get out your basket of little bits and pieces that are ripped off and don't have any reason to really be around. And you use them up. I use them up that way. It really adds a lot of interest. You're using up things. And it just works. I don't know why, but it does. It just works. It just works. You like that I call them fish bits? Well, I was putting little leftover bits of stuff in baskets. This basket. I just put all my little leftovers in there. And who came up with the name for fish bits? Somebody did. It was somebody who started calling them fish bits. Who was that, guys? It was one of you guys. I want this someplace. It was one of you guys. Was it Susan? Susan, did you? Susan. It was Susan. Yeah, I think it was Susan who said something about the fish bits, and then it was the fish scales, and then it was a whole bunch of different things. Yes, and then the fish bits just stuck. It's stuck, and they've been known as fish bits ever since. I'm going to put that there just because I think it needs to be used, because the butterfly punch out is getting ripped off. Now my computer needs to be plugged in. 1 second before I lose you all again. What a horrible stream, huh? I guess they can't all be perfect, huh? I think it was Susan. I think it was. I like that little face there. So I'll just get into just doing some fun collage. I was going to worry about doing all the prompts, but I'll get back into that later. That needs to be glued down properly. I'm going to have to get a toothpick to get some glue underneath there. I'm going to have to do that. I like this little bit here. I should stick with a page and just fill in the little gaps that need to be filled in. Like right there. This page needs a lot of help. So let's help it out. Stick with the page until it is where it needs to be. It's been quite a while for what? It's been a while since we've talked about fish bits. I got out little fish bit book, finishing that up. Planning on finishing it up anyway. I am trying to see, here's a little tiny bit. I just can't throw any little bits away at all. And so that's where the fish bits come through. I just can't throw anything away. Absolutely nothing. As small as small, I keep everything. My smaller bits I keep in this basket, and it's getting quite full, so I need to start using some of the stuff up in here. But it's just little tiny bits of Sorry guys, I saw that one. I'm still... That's horrible. It just takes the fun out of it, you know? It really does just take the fun out of everything. I apologize. Hi, Barbara. No, the force is not with us. The force is definitely against me today. Definitely against me. It said it resumed, so I'm not going to have 3,000 parts today. I had glue on that part and not on this part. All right. Oh. Wow. Wow. I am so sorry, you guys. I have no idea what's going on. I am back. I'm here. I saw that one happening. Wow. So I'm thinking that maybe I should just stop this project, because this is just absolutely no fun. Absolutely no fun for anyone. I don't think it would. I don't think it would help. I think my internet is messed up, and that's what the problem is. You still want to watch? Still want to watch, huh? Yeah, I don't think my internet is really horrible, and it doesn't take much to be really bad. Sometimes it's all right, and then sometimes it's just horrible. Really, 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 really bad. And today is just happens to be one of those really bad days. So it's fun when I'm on. I apologize, guys. And that one resumed. Some of the other ones weren't resuming. They were starting over. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on. I don't understand. It's not been this bad in a very, very long time. Don't know why it would be bad. It's not even raining anymore. It makes no sense at all. Absolutely no sense. No sense. No one is running away. You should be running away. This is horrible. This is no fun. No fun for anyone. I like them. Those are cute. I need something over here. Just right underneath them. That's just too fun. They work well on the page. I apologize. I wanted this all together, and it's obviously not going to be all together. When I do the flip through of the finished book, it will be all together. How's that? I guess you guys don't need to see me glue on every single little bit. I know that you guys always say that you like to hear my thought process when I'm choosing stuff and why I choose stuff and why I put something in a certain spot. Aren't they cute? It has kept recording so far. You're afraid to refresh? Oh, I'm afraid to. I'm holding my breath. Just holding my breath. I don't even remember what order these pages were in. Okay, I need a bunch of stuff on this one. We'll put some crossword puzzle bits here. And it's no fun for those people trying to work along. It's no fun to have it cutting out and stopping every 5 seconds, 5 minutes. It's just not fun. I'm gonna put that there. You like the silhouette? Someone said they liked the silhouette. Let's fill up some of the empty spaces. Here's some napkin. Threw some crossword bits away. No, 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 no. They make great backgrounds. And those people that actually do the crossword puzzle so that there's words in there, that's great too. Those are fun. You can't throw those away. Okay, I'm getting frustrated. I can't get the back off that. Off the napkin. Stamped images. Sometimes you lose your mind because of what? Oh, because you throw things away that you shouldn't. See, that's why I don't throw away anything. I'm horrible. And then you can't move in your room because you've got so much stuff. I am trying to finish up projects. I am trying to, I'm keeping in mind that I will be moving in a couple months. So I am keeping that in mind. So I'm trying not to start new projects. I don't know why I decided I needed to start this. It has helped me, but I really shouldn't have started another project. I guess I needed some help, logical thinking wise, and this really did help. So it is what it is, but I am going to have to finish up projects and get things ready for moving time. That's an interesting piece. I think she needs something underneath her. Don't know what. Here's some numbers. I have got lots of things in the fish bit basket. I have not looked in the fish bit basket in a very, 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 very long time. I don't want to use that, but and there's lots of treasures in here that I have forgotten about. Who knew? All kinds of fun things. I've been throwing all kinds of stuff in here. I'm thinking about this Rolodex that I bought. I have this Rolodex. I have not done anything with the Rolodex, and they're smaller than iCAD sized cards, but it would be a fun size to do. I am thinking that maybe I should do that. I like this car. I need something else here. Maybe some painted paper. Like that. That would be perfect, right? A Rolodex. Yeah, I think it would be fun to do. Oh, here's a cool little bit. Would be nice on the bottom here. Let me get it trimmed up. Oops, not upside down though. Yes, I'm just going to put that there. I don't know if I like the straight edges, but I don't have room to rip the edges, so it's just going to have to be straight. I need something down here on the corner. A little bit of something, maybe that will work. Gotta put that there. Oh, sorry guys, it just has not been very much fun. And I'm actually thinking that maybe I should just stop. Should I stop? Because this is starting to drive me crazy. It is starting to drive me crazy, and I know it's no fun for anybody else. It's a long pause, not a stop. All right. All right. Seems terrible to me. Do you guys want me to save this project for streams? Not that I really have time to do it. I've got videos to make, so I probably will save this project for some streams. And so we will come back to this. Tuesday I will do... Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. I'm very relaxing to watch. Thank you. It's not so relaxing when it goes in and out like this, though. You have to admit, it's a little not so much fun. Not so much fun that way. But thank you. I'm glad you guys are relaxed when you're watching me. That's all. That means a lot. It does mean a lot. It's nice to know people can relax and watch and not be stressed out. I like that idea. Okay, something really weird happened right there, so I have to cover it up because it's strange. It's not really folded under or anything, but it looks like it is. So let me just add a little bit of something over the top of that so I don't see it and it doesn't drive me nuts. Just like that. Alright, so this needs a little bit of some kind of focal point. Something interesting. Zebra. You're even lying down on the sofa watching, you're not doing anything? As long as you think that's bliss, that makes me nervous that you're not doing anything and you're watching me every move I make. Oh no, I'm being watched. Where did that teacup go? Where did the teacup go? That would be interesting. I kind of want that there. I don't know why. It's part of a person just lurking on the edge. Lurking on the edge. It does need some kind of needs something down here too. I don't know why. Looks a little weird with her on the edge. And a zebra. Right there. I don't know. I don't know. That's what wants to be there. I have no good explanation for that. It just wants to be there. It just wants to be there. It's going to happen again, guys. It's more relaxing to watch without the prompts. That's interesting. That's interesting. You like it better without the prompts. Very nice. Huh. You like it better without the prompts. I needed the prompts last time. I just needed not to think about stuff. I needed to get out of the thinking mode, and that was helping me a lot. But you like it better without the prompts, huh? Yes, we're having issues. Yes. Cindy, are you having issues? You're having issues with YouTube? I thought it was just me and my internet. So it's YouTube as well. Ooh, I like that piece of painted paper. I do. I'm going to put that down because I just like the way it looks. So it just flows better for you without the prompts. That's interesting. Huh. Interesting. Still need some stuff right there. What do I have? Piece of gold tissue paper, which would look really nice right there. Turn my page because there's too much glue on that page. Circle stamps, of course I like it. Oops. Yeah, I suppose that is what did it for me, huh? So I like putting things, I like the around the edge thing. I think that'll make it really interesting, and I probably should be doing just a little bit more of that. There's an interesting little painted paper bit. Too much painted paper on that one. Too much painted paper. Here, I'll put it on that edge. I'll just put it on the edge of this one. I like the edge pieces. Who knew? I do like the edge. You like the way they're built up. Yeah, I can see, and that's kind of why I wanted the whole thing on the recording so you could see step by step by step how just adding layers on top of layers on top of layers really does, it really makes a difference, a big difference. It really does. And I'm going to put that on that edge, and I need another glue stick. I was making my Patreon video, and I had 6 glue sticks over here. And every time I grabbed another glue stick, realized that it was at the stage where it needed to be dug out. All 6 of them that I had to go and grab another glue stick because I didn't have enough glue. I need to start digging out my glue. Let me put this little bit on the edge. I just don't want to spend the time to do it. So I had to go grab a whole new, brand new thing of glue for the stream. I am going to do a single page that's my back page. a single page. I think it's called a Copic stitch for single pages. I'm going to hand sew them together. I'm going to put holes. I'm not sure how many holes. I probably will put 5 or 6 holes on the side and sew them together in a binding that I haven't shown before, so I will do it on a video. And just put them together. These will be the pages. It is time for digging. Well, I am making a collage book. Just a collage book. This needs to be over here somewhere. Just a collage book. I am just doing random collage. Trying not to think. Getting out of my logical brain, which sometimes is not as easy as I would like it to be. That would go good right there. Oh. Uh-oh, what side do I like better? I don't have very much purple on here, so I'm going to go with the purple side. I hate when I paint my papers on both sides and have to make a choice. What was I thinking? Jeez. Honestly. Just paint the paper on one side. That will save a lot of thinking, Carla. Should we use him? Should we use him? Oh. You could do, if you're doing iCAD type of things, you could do a Japanese stab binding. Is it a stab binding? It's really simple. Which would be really fun too. I don't know if I'm going to do, I might do 1 or 2 iCads. I probably won't do a whole bunch of them. Do we like him on there? I like him on the purple. Whoever he is. I don't think it's Sherlock Holmes. Kind of like him. I kind of like him there. I'm going to get another thing of glue out. Where's my cap? Where did my cap go? I'm just a mess today. My videos are a mess. I'm a mess. Can't always be perfect, I suppose. I suppose. A Japanese stab. What is the Japanese note to self? Paint paper only on one side. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was doing. Who knows? It might be of leftover something from something else. I don't know what was going on there. It does make it kind of hard to decide what to use. And I was going to put some words and stuff on here. Didn't get my words out. Oh well. And I'm going to put these trees down here. Because they seem to go like that. And this needs some things over the edge too, because there's absolutely nothing over the edge here. So let's put some stuff over the edge. I think I want something over the edge on every side. Just like that. Maybe not a huge something, but just a little something. Call it over the edge. She's over the edge. Again. Let's see. I don't know if I like the colors of that. This one needs a whole lot of stuff over the edge. All right. We will put that over the edge. And a Japanese stab binding does not let the pages they are not flat, because what you are doing is, what side was that supposed to be on? What you're doing is you're taking your pages and you are sewing it so that there's a, how do I say this? Let me get some pieces of paper out here. You're taking your pages, and they're not signatures, they're pages, but what you're doing is you're sewing them together like this so that they fold open. They're all sewn over the edge like this so that they're secured on the edge like that, and then you open them this way so they don't. A Copic binding would allows your pages to go to open flat. This is a really tiny Copic binding that I did a long time ago, and you can see your pages open completely flat with something like that. Completely. It's just the way that you sew the pages in. I don't have an example of the Japanese stab binding. But this is kind of what I'm going to be doing with this book here is, but these are signatures, and this is not going to be a signature. It's just going to be single pages. Does that make sense? Am I making any sense? I feel like I'm not making any sense. It doesn't matter so much. So they would be perfect for, usually they're postcard sized pages, meaning they're more landscape. They usually are more landscape, so that when you have the binding in, you've got, usually they're long and skinny like that. Yeah, this is not going to be, for an iCAD, you keep in mind that you're going to be bending the pages, so you wouldn't want them, you could score them and fold them so that they would bend. I would do that. But like a cardboard like this is not going to, this would not be a good Japanese stab binding project. It would not be. It would not work really, really well. Do I want him on there? don't know if I want him on the bottom of the page. He kind of covers up that little spot though. I don't know if I like him there. We can, yeah, you'd have to plan ahead if you're doing iCads and think that you want to do a Japanese stab binding. You would really have to plan ahead so that because you're putting the page together, like half an inch is all together, you're not going to see it. It's sewn together, and so you'll end up not being able to see that spot. So if you've got something there that you wanted to see, it's not going to work real well. You're going to lose some of the page with it. So you have to keep that in mind if you're going to do that. But if that's with the plans ahead of time, then it's not that hard to plan to do that. You know what I mean? It's not that difficult to plan if you know that's what you're doing ahead of time. I'm trying to get things over the edge here and not finding things. I think I've got too many options. I do better, I believe, when I don't have quite so many options. So I need to take some of this stuff away. Some of it, maybe. But we can talk about the different kinds of bindings. I know I've been saying that forever, and I'm trying to get things done before I start new stuff is my problem. And if my family wasn't so large, I would have been able to do a lot more stuff a lot faster. It's all their fault. I blame them entirely. It's all their fault. I like the idea of the Japanese stab binding for iCads. That would be fun. I think that would be a lot of fun. I think it would work really well too. I'm going to have to find some little tiny bits to go over edges, I think, before I bind these all together. And it is time for me, and closures. I'm trying to, I don't do a lot of closures, Debbie. I don't put closures on my books, so I'm having a hard time with it. But I'm still thinking. I'm still getting there. So I'm not going to be working on this project on Tuesday. I will see you all on Tuesday. I am going to do the FIBS book page on Tuesday. I'm going to put all this away and do that. And then on Sunday, I'm going to continue on working on this book. When you did your iCads front and back and it worked well, that's fun. That would be fun. So that's what I plan on doing with this one. Is I'm going to put some holes on one side and do, I'm not sure exactly what the name of it is, because there's a couple of different ones to do, but I'm going to do a Copic-like binding for the pages so that they will open up flat, and sew them together, and that's what I am planning on doing. So I'm not going to be losing any of my page at all because I'll have the holes in there and the string will go across, but it will allow the page to open entirely. So I'm not going to lose anything. So I will see you on Tuesday with the FIBS book. I apologize. I don't know how many recordings there are for today. I don't know. I can't fix it. It is what it is. So I will see you all on Tuesday. I'm trying to get my mess all cleaned up and organized for Tuesday then. And it was fun, kind of, when we were actually going. I do apologize for my internet and for YouTube being bad and all that other stuff. So thanks everyone for spending time with me. And Tuesday will be better. Keep your fingers crossed. It'll be better. They'll have all the kinks taken out by that time, and we won't get kicked off again. I like the zebra here. I'm going to have to glue the zebra here while I see it. He needs to go there. He needs to be right there on the edge of the back cover. And then all that glue. All right. So thanks everyone for sticking with me through all the bad stuff. Hi Terry. I don't think I've seen your name before. Hi and bye. I don't know if I'm going to be able to look at see how much has been lost. I don't have time to do that. Bye everyone. Thanks for enduring the hardships with me. Thanks so much.